For this, you'll need your choice of fabric, fabric shears or scissors, any type of elastic, a tape measure, pins, a Sharpie, bobby pin, and a sewing machine. The first thing that you will need to do is lay out your fabric and begin to mark a 6 by 20 inch section. To ensure that you cut in a straight line, use a marker and make marks on the fabric. The amount of marks that you make is completely and totally up to you. From there, you'll cut out the 6 by 20 inch section. Make sure to cut as straight as you can. Fabric shears will work the best for this, but scissors will work as well. Once you have that section cut out, measure 10 inches in and cut down the middle, so that you get 2 even pieces. Lay those pieces on top of each other so that the bolder sides are facing out. Cut off any excess fabric so that both of your squares are completely even with each other. From there, you are going to want to take the longer side and fold it 1/4 of an inch in and begin to pin along the fold. You will do this to both sides. This makes it so you don't have to hold down the fabric while you're sewing. Next step is to begin sewing. Sew both sides of the pinned fabric separately. Use the basic stitch on the sewing machine. You can use whatever color of thread that you want. Make sure that you are pulling out the pins as you go. After you finish sewing both sides, you will take the shorter side and fold it in by 1 inch. Just like before, you will pin both sides. Next up is sewing. Make sure to sew a safe distance away from the fold to ensure that you have enough room for the elastic. Next is the elastic. Most stores were out of elastic while we were doing this, so we had to use hair ties, which is completely fine. Take 2 hair ties and cut them in half. You may need more later, but for now, we're just worried about threading it through the fabric. When you are finished, they should look like this, 2 separate knotted together. From there, take a bobby pin and loop the ponytail around it. With the hair tie attached to the bobby pin, thread it through the hole in the fabric on each side. From there, you will once again tie the ponytails so that they will loop around your ears. Make sure that you measure them because you may need to add more depending on the size of your ponytails. When you are finished, you should get something that looks like this: a fully functioning face mask.